Hey everyone, hey, welcome to day 5 of my reading of the Millionaire Booklet, How to Get Super Rich by none other than Mr. Grant Cardone, Uncle G, okay, GC, the 10X guy himself. And we are on to chapter 5, step 3 of becoming a millionaire, increase income, okay? If you didn't see the other 4 chapters, go back and watch them. They're all on my social media, okay? Also, go ahead and pick yourself up a book at millionairebooklet.com. I think it's like $5 or something, probably plus shipping. Okay? But it's small price to pay to have this handy little nifty tool by your side. It's 42 pages. He wrote the thing in 2 hours. Uncensored, unedited, not grammatically correct, just raw, real Grant Cardone. You can put it in your back pocket, take it everywhere you go as a reference. Until you become a millionaire, take this thing everywhere you go. This is how Grant became a what does he call it? A 100 millionaire. There's a name for it, but a hectamillionaire. Okay, but now he's actually a billionaire and using the same concept. So pick one up for yourself, millionairebooklet.com. I'm going to jump right in. We got a 4-page chapter. Okay, it's a pretty long chapter for this book, guys. We're already on page 22, which is more than halfway through the book. All right. So chapter 5, step 3, increase income. Okay. Once you've done the math and you realize how real it is to get super rich, you need focus on increasing your income streams. In the beginning, you simply set new income targets and then do whatever it takes to increase income, at first in increments and then later in steps. At 25, when I was struggling to make $3,000 a month, I quit bitching and acting like a baby about my income and committed to increasing it. The first target I set for myself was to simply make another $3,000 a month. Okay, I did the math, and it was $750 a week, or $100 per day, or $10 more per hour, and it became real to me. Okay, I didn't change jobs, even though I didn't like my job. I used the job I had to learn how to grow my income. In the first month, I exceeded my target and made over $7,000 for the first time in my life, tracking for almost $84,000 a year if I could keep up that pace. I continue to focus on the simplicity of this, and in the first 12 months, I made almost 100 grand. Not bad for a 26-year-old, okay? I was super excited. This is 40 years ago, guys, okay? I was super excited and realized how important increments and surges in income are to validating confidence and possibility. When you quit bitching about money and start taking responsibility for increasing your income, it's amazing what happens and how quickly it can happen. Money seems to flow to those who give it the most attention and who take the most responsibility for it. Money never found me when I was complaining about it. Ever notice that the people who bitch about money are those who are the most broke? Money seems to flow to those who give it the most attention and take the most responsibility for it. Okay? If you are a salesperson, then you know what you need to do. Sell more. If you are not in sales, then look for every way possible to add income. Don't say you can't. Don't say you can't lie. Anyone can create income. Go look for things you no longer want and put them up for sale. Don't even worry about how much or little you sell them for. Sell them and prove to yourself you can increase your income. Whatever you can't sell, give away to charity and take a tax deduction. Instant tax credit is actually income in reverse, but I will save this calculation for a more in-depth book on wealth building. Okay. When you have nothing else to sell, go to your brother or sister's house and take away all the things that they no longer want and sell it online to increase your income. You could also get a second job, waiting tables, giving massages, babysitting, pet sitting, teaching a language, driving for Uber, or panhandling. Okay. A family once asked me to coach them on their business, and due to financial troubles they were having, I proposed they start selling some of their personal property. The husband said, "These ideas seem so beneath us." I reminded him, "What's beneath you is living paycheck to paycheck and never having prosperity." The broke groan, cry, bellyache, and moan, while the rich take responsibility. If you want money, you must quit complaining, moping, crying, making excuses, and you have to drop the entitlement thing. Whatever it takes you are going to create prosperity. Complaining, moaning, and groaning will not increase your income. Make the commitment to create wealth. Be ethical on your journey and do whatever it takes until you achieve it. Let's face it, being broke is unethical. When you commit, you will find a way, and it never means you have to be unethical. Send my company referrals and I will pay you. For every company you refer to me for our online product, Cardone University, I will pay $500 when we close the deal. Get me one a week and I'll pay you $26,000 a year. Give me 3 a week and I will pay you $78,000 a year. Make $50,000 and I pay you another $78,000 in referral bonuses. I just cut the time it takes to get your first $1 million from 20 years to just under 8. Do the math, I saved you over 12 years. Is that beneath you? Okay. The broke bitch and moan while the rich take responsibility. Bold statement. There are so many ways to increase your income today, from internet sales at home, writing blogs, editing for authors, releasing a podcast, creating affiliate programs, joining great network marketing companies, on and on. By the way, everyone should be involved in network marketing. Just the fact that you get access to an instant network of like-minded people committed to improving their condition is wealth creation. Now, once you increase your income, then keep doing the math and keep increasing your income in increments until you can start increasing in surges. The surges will happen when you increase your skills and start making investments. I remember the first time I made $100,000 a year. Okay, I was blown away. I never imagined that one day I would make $100,000 in a month. These are surges and they expand your potential and confidence in your abilities. Then I remember the first time I made $100,000 in a month, my confidence soared. I continued growing my skills, doing the math, increasing my income, and then one day, sure enough, I made $100,000 in a day, and then I did that in 1 hour. That's insane, dude. I had to work up to this in increments until it was real to me, and no matter how much someone tries to tell you to simply think and grow rich, getting incremental income growth is vital to get your surges. But for sure, no one ever gets rich without increasing income first. Either you increase the income through investors or through the sale of products and services, or both. The creation of wealth, especially early on, is not about saving or investing. It's about increasing your income flows. For those who believe you must own or operate a business to get rich, it is not true. In fact, 3 out of 4 millionaires work for someone else. To increase flows, you must operate like you are a business. Okay, the reality is you are a business. You don't start a business. And the value of your business, you, is based on your ability to produce income. My daughters are 4 and 7 years of age. Both can produce income at will by exchanging their unique values with those who might be willing to exchange money with them. They don't need a business plan or a lemonade stand to increase income. They are a business in their own right. By the way, both of my children have more money put away than 50% of the US population. You are a business, you don't start a business, okay? That's it, that's chapter 5. And some of my feedback on that would be, look, if you want to do this by way of real estate, okay, you can be a wholesaler, you can be a fix and flipper. Those are actually operational businesses. It's not even investing, okay? It's just operational businesses. You go out there, you're getting paid to find property, you're getting paid to flip property. It's a business model, okay? And you can make a shit ton of money doing that. The other side, as Grant mentioned, is getting money from investors. You can do that to start a business, but you can also do that to invest in real estate. Okay, you want to get into multifamily apartment complexes. I mean, you want to do the math. Okay, figure out how much money you want to get. Look at the returns of real estate. Okay, you can back out then how much real estate you need to buy, and then based on that, look at how much money you have to raise from an investor. Okay, go find that property that's worth that much money to get you $1 million a year, and then go raise the money from people to buy the property. Boom, you get your $1,000,000, okay? That's going to be a lot of freaking property with one deal, but you know, as Grant says, you can do it steps and then you'll get the surges later. You start doing steps with big multifamily apartment complexes, okay? It's the long game, but you're going to get the surges. Every time you buy new property, you can get more cash flow coming in, and now you can take that cash flow and you can put it into more and more and more and more properties, okay? The cash flow is going to go up and up and up. Your net worth is going to go up and up and up, and those are the surges, okay, that he talks about. So if you want to learn how to do that, come join my cash flow accelerator program. Okay, I would love to have you, and I will coach you through that. Whether it doesn't have to be multifamily. It can be single family, multifamily, one door to 1,000. I don't care. We're going to cover it all. Okay, wholesaling, fix and flip, you name it. Um, Let me know if you have an interest in that, and I'd be happy to get you more information or set up a call. Okay, that's it for today. We are 5 chapters through out of 10, halfway through on the chapters, more than halfway through on the pages. We'll see you tomorrow.